Hello, YouTube friends. My name is Kelly. I'm a homeschool mom of 4, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my soon-to-be second graders' curriculum picks for the upcoming school year. So the first thing I'll go ahead and show you is his reading curriculum. We used All About Reading last year. He used level 2, and this year he's going to move into level 3. This curriculum comes with 2 of these readers. I just pulled out one because I didn't want to get the other one off the shelf. And they're really awesome, simple stories, cute little illustrations. This edition that I have is black and white, but they actually just came out with a new edition that's in full color, and I was so tempted to purchase it because I like change and I like new things, but I thought better of it. I'm going to keep my black and white. But I did get a new activity book this year, and this is in full color. So that's pretty fun. My son loves this program, loves all the little activities that are involved in it, the cutting and the stapling and the little reading and all of that. Probably, if you know anything about All About Reading, it comes with magnet tiles. I am probably going to purchase the app this year because I have a 4-year-old who loves to spread those magnet tiles all over my house. So this is what we're going to do for reading. We do this about 3 times a week. I'm also going to have him read independently every day, probably 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20. He's a solid little reader, so I'm going to have him probably reading the Magic Treehouse series. But if you guys have any suggestions for 2nd, 3rd grade, good books at that reading level, I will take it because my list is a little puny right now and I could use some help building up a little library for him to read. So that is what we are going to be doing for reading. Okay, so on to spelling. This year was actually challenging for me to pick which curriculum to go with. I had spelling you see on my shelf because my son did complete the first book of level B last year. We didn't get through the entire program because of all the copy work in this program. It just proved to be a little bit too much writing for him since he was already doing handwriting and doing some English. But I love this program for the way that it teaches spelling through copy work and dictation. So I'm probably going to pull in the second book this year and again only do it a couple times a week so it's not overkill. I'll go ahead and show you one of the lessons here. This one is nursery rhymes. So the child will read the nursery rhymes and then will come over here and go through it and vowel chunk, like highlight all the vowel chunks, and then we'll copy the nursery rhyme and does it the first day, the second day, and the third day. And by the 4th day, you are dictating it to him and or her, and they should have it memorized. So it's a really gentle approach, and I think this year he'll be more ready for the writing. So I am going to do this, but I also picked up this Soaring with Spelling by Jack Chris Publishing, and the reason I did is because my 3rd grader, if you watch that video you'll know, he begged to do this program. He really loved it, so I went ahead and picked it up for my 2nd grader as well, thinking he would enjoy some of these activities too. So this is a really traditional program. I'll flip to a lesson here and show you, but basically it starts out with a list of words, and then we'll give you the definition, so it works in vocabulary, and then each day you do a different activity using those words. You pre-test and then do several activities each day until the 5th day you test them. So again, very traditional in its approach. I'm going to see how it goes. I've got 2 programs to pull from, and we'll just see what works best for him this year. The nice thing about Soaring with Spelling is it's really inexpensive. I think it's only like $14 for the whole curriculum. So these are the 2 that I'm going to be utilizing for spelling. Okay, so continuing on with language arts, for writing and grammar, I chose to go with Bob Jones for my son's 2nd grade year. Last year we used Abeka, and it was fine. I mean, honestly, I could have gone either way, but I like change, and so do my kids. So we decided to go with this. My other son had done this, so this son was excited to try it as well, just because Big Brother already had done it, so he was really excited about that. So I'll show you some of the worksheets. Each day is just front and back, and it starts off with teaching simple grammar, sentences, action words, nouns, all of those things. And so you'll do a chapter, maybe 2 chapters of grammar, and then it'll give you a writing assignment. One of the things that I really do love about Bob Jones is it works in practice and it works in review. So at the end of each chapter, there will be a chapter review and then also a cumulative review, which goes over everything that they've learned from the beginning up until that present chapter. So I like that. There's journal entries. And then I love the way that Bob Jones breaks down the writing assignments. Again, it's just front and back worksheets. It takes them maybe a week to 2 weeks to actually complete an assignment, and it's just little by little. So we have used Bob Jones before with previous children and are going to continue that for writing and grammar. Next, I have handwriting. This is Handwriting Without Tears. Handwriting Without Tears is a program that we have always used for all kids for all years, and I probably will just continue to do so until they don't need handwriting anymore. So we really enjoy these books. I usually only have them do 1 to 2 pages a day. Not a big deal. Just copy work, do it as neat as you can, and eventually your handwriting gets better. So I don't have much to say about this other than it's effective and we're using it. Okay, so the last thing I have to show you here is his math curriculum. I chose Abeka Arithmetic 2 this year. He did Horizons the last actually 2 years. And we liked Horizons, but I just figured it was time for a change. He started to get really bored with it towards the end. It's a lot of repetition, a lot of problems, and I imagine any math curriculum you're going to have that. But what I like about Abeka as I flip through it is it's super bright, it's super colorful. It starts off really simply, but then gets pretty advanced towards the end. And my son is really advanced in math, but he has a hard time focusing and staying engaged. So I thought that this would be perfect for him because it does have different activities like coloring, and it just seems really engaging and young for the focus part of my son, yet in mathematical concepts, it's really advanced. Like towards the end, you're doing division and multiplication, which I feel like he's ready for. So we just wanted to change it up and try this curriculum. I bought the tests and speed drills. I don't have the teacher's manual. I don't know if I'll need it. I might want the answer key, but we will see. Okay, so that is everything I have to show you as far as my son's individual subjects. I do plan on making another video here soon showing you what we're using for science, history, all our group subjects, basket time, morning time, whatever you want to call it, read alouds, all that good stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Until then, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you like homeschool videos, if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again soon in another video. Bye-bye.